Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play Power Trip by J. Cole on acoustic guitar. And it starts out with a really cool guitar lick, or at least we're going to turn it into a guitar lick. And if you start 3rd fret on the B string, we're going to kind of play that note and do a slide all the way to 5th fret on the B string. So we got kind of a 3rd fret to 5th fret slide on the B. And then we're going to go high E on the 3rd fret and play that twice. And then we're going to go back to the B string on the 5th fret and kind of do a slide from 5th back to 3rd fret. And then play 1st fret on the B. And then go to 2nd fret on the G. And then open G. So we got 3rd fret, 5 slide, and then 3, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 0, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 0. Kind of that opening lick, but then from there we're going to be going to an A minor chord to kind of accompany the rest of the tune, and we basically have the same chord progression through the entire song. When it starts on an A minor chord, so we're going to put the 1st finger on the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, it makes an A minor chord and sounds really sad. And then from A minor, well, we're going to be going to a G major chord. And when you play G major, 1st finger is going to go to the A on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the low E or the thick E on the 3rd fret, and 3rd finger is going to go to the high E on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, then that makes a G major chord. It sounds really happy. And then from the G major chord, we're going to be going to an F major chord. And if you know the bar F major, we'll talk about a substitute in a minute, but a bar F major, you take the 1st finger and put them across the entire 1st fret. 2nd finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret. 3rd finger is going to go A on the 3rd fret, and the pinky is going to go underneath that on the D on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes an F major chord and it sounds really happy. But a lot of times bar chords can be kind of hard if you're just first starting out. So there's a good substitute for that I call F major 7. And the way you play F major 7, 1st finger is going to go to the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger is going to go D on the 3rd fret. And if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, just the top 4 skinny strings, that'll get you your clear sound out of that, and that's called F major 7. So we'll be using that as a substitute for ease of play. But that sounds really happy. And then from the F, we're going to be going back to the G major. And that's basically our chord progression through the whole song. We got A minor, G major, F major, F major, G major, A minor, G major, F major, G major. But one other thing that with a song like this, to make it more interesting, is I like adding what I call a strum pattern to it. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the A minor and just tried that a lot to get used to it, you'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. So you want to do that a lot to get used to it. The weird thing is on the A minor G and the F and G, they're a little bit quicker, and what we're going to do is half the strum pattern. So on the A minor, we're going to do the down, down, up. But then when you go to the G, we're going to be doing an up, down, up. Up, down, up. So you want to try that a lot. Just that A minor, down, down, up. G, up, down, up. A minor, down, down, up. G, up, down, up. And then actually we're going to have the same move kind of turn up between the F and the G. So you may want to try that too, where you got F with a down, down, up. G, up, down, up. F with a down, down, up. G, up, down, up. So just to try that through that whole progression, you got A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down. But then one other weird thing to play along with the recording is instead of starting on an A minor chord, J. Cole started on a B flat minor chord. So what you want to do to play along with the recording is if you take a capo and kind of put the capo on 1st fret, then now your A minor is really a B flat minor, and your G major is really an A flat major, and your F major is really a G flat major. So if we tried that with the capos, you could try it along with the song. Your lick would actually stay exactly the same, though, or at least you'd be thinking the same thing, even though you're one fret off from where we started. So you have 3 5 3 3 5 3 1 2 0 3 5 5 3 3 5 3 1 2 0 3 5 3 3 5 3 1 2 0. And then our chords, we'd have the A minor, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down. But then another strum pattern that I like to use with this song, or something with this feel, is working off something called 16th notes instead of 8th notes. What an 8th note is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, and you're dividing the beat into two parts, like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What a 16th note is where you divide that into four parts, like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is, like, if you take the A minor and kind of do it down and count 4, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. And on the second beat, we're going to be doing a down, down, up. So what we're going to be doing a down on 1 and a down on 3 and a up on 4. So we kind of got down, down, up, down, down, up, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. But then on the third beat, we're going to be doing an up on 2 and a down on 3. So we got 1 2 3 4 1 up, down, 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 1 up, down. And then on the last beat, we're going to be doing a down, up right along with the 4. So we got 1 2 3 4 down, up, 1 2 3 4 down, up. So you put all those together, then you got long down, 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 up, down, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up. And you have to go kind of quick to stay up with the recording that way, but I think that would be a cool thing to try. The weird thing is, where we're having the strum pattern for the A minor G and for the F and G, what I like to do is I'll do the long down, 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 up on the A minor, and then go to the G for the down, down, up, down, up. So A minor, down, 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 up, G with down, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, 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 up, G down, down, up, down, up. And then you would do that same thing for the F to the G, so the F down, 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 up, G down, down, up, down, up, F down, 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 up, G down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our chord progression. We have A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up, G down, down, up, down, F down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, F down, 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 up, G down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, G down, 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 F down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, F down, down, up, G down, down, down. So that would be another way you could kind of follow the tune too. So that's the basis of how you can play Power Trip by J. Cole. So good luck!